Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd take you through some of my little daily chores I'm trying to do this morning. Just operating the camera is taking 18 hours, but anyway. Woo! After I get through with this short part of the film, I'm going to go over there and tell you about some of my camera/computer woes. I'm going to see if I can get this thing pointed at my seedlings without being able to see the seedlings as I film. Okay. Whoops. What was that, 5 tries to get that little thing plugged in? That's okay, I made it, right? Okay, here we go. Starting to kind of, be careful down these steps. Trying to clean up my Stocktank pool, and I'm trying to point the camera at it without being able to see where the camera's pointing. I did learn how to pause though, and then continue on. I think that's the second time I've had to learn that. Anywho, let me sit this down and see if I can point it to the leaves in the Stocktank pool. Pray for me. Okay, let me pause this. Okay, I'm back in the house now. Oh my gosh, I look so terrible. That's okay. The lighting's bad. It's not me, it's the lighting. Let me just tell you about one instance where I fouled up with computers. I used to take my grandkids to church every week, and we had to stop by this little computer and check them in, and then they'd print out the label so you didn't forget which kids were yours, and you just stick it on the back of their shirts, and of course they'd fight you and try to put it on the front. But anyway, that's kind of another story. To say the least, I found great difficulty in working that computer. There were 2 or 3 steps to getting this printout, and the poor director of that program, I know she was ready to pull her hair out because I never did really learn. About the time I got close to learning, I stopped bringing the kids with me to church. But that's just as well, because I think it might have injured her. It could have caused a nervous breakdown because she would like to get everybody checked in and get everything started. And I was kind of holding up the line every week, every time the kids and I walked in. So anyway, she doesn't have to go through that anymore. Then I'll tell you about one more supposedly funny computer thing. I had to return something from Amazon, and they had given me a QR code so that I could turn it in. I went to the local newspaper office, to turn in this code and be able to return this item that I wanted to return. And they don't take QR codes. And somehow I was just so dead set on returning that item, and it was so important to me because it was kind of an expensive item, and I really wanted them to help me return that item. But they said, we have to have a label. And somehow it just didn't compute. And I was like, no, use the QR code. We have to have a label. No, they gave me a QR code. Lady. So finally this poor woman sent over this nice patient man, and he finally got through to me that they have to have a label. QR codes won't work. So I went home and found the label and brought it back, and I was able to return it. But it's just kind of like, I guess when you get older, your brain gets frozen or something. I don't know. But anyway, I had a really good Bible study this morning. It was so good. It was about, what was it about? It was about forgiving yourself when you fail. You know, we can fail and then get so wrapped up in our own failure and in our own self-hatred that we just kind of give up on everything and not even really worship or serve the Lord. And whose plan is that? That doesn't sound like the Lord's plan. That sounds like the enemy's plan. So the Lord brought me to repentance today, and I'm back with him. Yay! All right. God bless you. I hope you have a good day. And I hope you can work your camera and your computers. I know you can. And if anybody wants to move in with me for a short time and show me how to do this step by step and over, no? Okay. Bye. God bless you.